intellect, the God of our forefathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And with that being said, let's move forward. You know, we all strive for that relationship with God. You know, we all strive for the love he had for our father Abraham.
I'm Masa. Welcome to the Spiritual Development Channel. I'm Masa.
There's levels to this. It's only time to level up. I mean, let's strive for greatness. Let's strive for the right thing. Yeah, let's down with all our fathers, the one that paved the way for what they.
Welcome to the Spiritual Development Channel. I'm Masa Yashuba. Today, give not thy strength to a woman. How to establish your dominance from the start. You want a woman to desire you? Well, listen to the scriptures and take it to heart. Please trust me, this will work. All right, let's go into a little history and background of this statement. The words of Lemuel, king of Masa, which his mother admonishes him. Now, Lemuel is getting admonished by his mother, but it says that he is Lemuel and the king of Masa. So this is not Solomon? Contrary to popular belief, the Jewish sages trick us by having us believe this is Solomon. But when you really go into the history, this is Masa, the king in the Arabian Peninsula. Here's more proof. Masa was mentioned in the records of Tiglath-Pileser III in connection with Nabiot. If you go into my Black Arabian series part 1, you see I mentioned Nabiot. All right, Nabiot is also mentioned in Genesis 25:13, and Masa is also mentioned. These are the two sons of Ishmael, and they are neighboring kingdoms. Now, what does Masa mean? Masa means oracle. Now, this makes sense because Nabiot means prophetess. And in this region, they were known to worship the three goddesses, and they had a priestess cult that gave out oracles to the people. So the high priestess' son would have been the king who she is admonishing and giving the oracle, the word of the divine, to her son to not give her power, his power, unto a woman. Now, the word for strength or power is kayal. In this interpretation, kayal literally means wall, or bore a hole in, warrior power, and it also shares the same root with chalon, which means window. All right, keep this in mind. A wall, a barrier, do not make a window, do not let her bore through certain things. Now, juxtaposition in this statement, they use the word king. Now, every man is a king in his dominion, and he must stay focused to his divine will and purpose and not be distracted. And if he receives a king, she is to help him. Now, let's go into step 1 on how to apply this, right? Step 1, which is very powerful. Remember, a woman loves you for your power of attraction. Don't believe her. No, I love you for your personality and who you are. That could be partially true. But by no means give up that power. People love people that attract other people. So no matter what, never give up your power, whether it's singing, teaching, fighting, or businessman. Never put aside your purpose for anyone. Trust me, brothers. Women, real women love a man with purpose and drive no matter what they say. A king is known for his business and his grind. How do we apply this? Do not make yourself always available, especially in the beginning for a woman. Respond to a text or a call intermittently. What does that mean? Be consistently inconsistent. Why would you do this? Because you never want to set a pattern that you cannot keep as a man. Once you set up a pattern of calling her every minute and texting all night and you stop doing it, whether you need sleep or whatever it is, the relationship starts to deteriorate. And you have to realize that. Never use words such as anytime or anything for you. You're my world. Remember, you have a purpose. Now, when you do spend time with her, now she learns to value your time and cherish the moments you have. Remember, psychologically, they're trying to get you to chase them. You're supposed to be having them chasing you. The person who chases the other person is subservient to the person that's dominant. You have to condition a person earlier. This is why the book says her desire should be towards you. And do not shower a woman with unearned reward in the beginning. Allow her to earn her rewards all throughout the relationship. All right, let's go into step 2. Step 2. Be honest, transparent, but keep something secure and don't put all your cards on the table. This leaves a mystique about you that drives women to chase you. You know, maybe you might want to keep your own personal email, your own personal account, things like that, so she doesn't know everything. Keep some mystique and don't tell her all about everything you know. Give her little by little. Now, let's go into the story about Samson and Delilah. Delilah took the root of her name from the Hebrew word Lila, meaning night, while Samson's name means sunlight. Ah, okay. Light, dark puts out light. Got it. Women inadvertently have the propensity to out the light or take away the power of her mate. Notice I said inadvertently, not on purpose. Samson, like any rebel to an oppressive system, is a threat to society, while women who are social creatures will try to break her male to be socially accepted. Women are security, men are freedom. So especially for black men in this society, we are trying to break away from the social norms and create our own culture, which symbolizes us as rebels. But this rebellion attracts women or Delilah to us, but because she's about security, the nation and government gives a better security, which it appears, so she'll try to suck us into the system and take away our power just so we will be socialized and no longer a threat and protect you from going to jail and certain things like that. But let's study celebrities to prove this theory. Look at Chris Brown. Chris Brown has millions and thousands of women just falling all over the place for him. Then there's this one lucky woman that probably get Chris Brown, and she's attracted to the power that Chris Brown has, but what she tries to do when she gets with him is make him monogamous, and he's not. Part of his power is that he draws women. So now she tries to pull him into the social norms of society and make him monogamous, and he bucks. All right, we into step 3. Always keep women friends and never shy away from a conversation with a woman in the presence of your girl. And I know that you think this is crazy, right? This doesn't make no sense. But what this does to a grown woman and a mature woman that is not plagued by insecurities, it shows her that you still have value and market value. And a woman who watches another woman treat you kindly will be ignited competitively to treat you better. Now, this is only with real women. Because if you're like Macau and King David brought home the Ark of the Covenant, then you will probably respond in some ratchet way and get upset because another woman is looking at your man or conversing with him. Now, the next step is very, very important. Remember, we talked about women loving security. Fellas, stay in shape and train to defend. Now, Solomon speaks in the Proverbs 30. He talks about things that he doesn't even try to fathom. And one is the eagle in the sky, a snake in the rock, a ship in the seas, and a way with a man with a young woman. Now, the word here for man is geber, which means warrior. Because what they're doing is painting a picture idealistically of what people want. So a warrior and a young woman, when you think about sex, you think about a man with muscles, you know, just going at it with a young maiden. You never picture a 50-year-old man with a 50-year-old woman. So idealistically, man, nothing says more about being secure than having a nice body and training to defend your home. Now, all these other ones don't work if step 5 is not implemented. Now, trust me, you have to have all these steps down packed for any of this to work. Step 5, provide. Provide. Av is the Hebrew word for father. The bull's head means strength. The house, the bait means house, a strong house, the structure of the house. The man is already supposed to have the structure of the house. That means rent paid, bills paid. All of this is supposed to be up to standard before you bring a woman in. There's no half on bills. I know society got us doing this, but a woman desires a man that can handle the bills, that can secure her, that attracts women, that, you know, she loves this whole thing, this aura around you. Now, step 6 is the last, but it's not the least important. Let a woman express her emotions, but never get caught up in their emotions. And give them solutions to handle their problems, entertain their emotions, and reward them when they figure out solutions and they apply the solutions. These are 6 ways how to remain dominant. Thank you.